Come on, everybody. Welcome to the show. Vick, strizheus here. Man, this is the first time I'm streaming on this page live from my phone. And I hope this is gonna come through. So we'll check it out. Okay, as you guys are coming in here, welcome. Okay, make yourself at home. We've got some cookies. No cookies for you. Okay, no cookies. We've got some carrots over there in the refrigerator. We've got some celery as well. Hey, Charlie, welcome. Austin Tools, what up, man? It's good to see you guys. We're gonna be talking about some really powerful stuff. I was contemplating, should I share this now? Should I share this, during the pre-launch? Because we're gonna be, like, typically this is the kind of stuff that I would be, I'll be talking with people that are in the, like, really high-end, high-level mastermind. But hey, we're gonna discuss this right over here. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so welcome everybody. Give me 1 sec here. Let me share this stream over in our group. Tell everybody that that we are live. If somebody can share it to the 4% group, that'd be awesome, you guys. Okay, what up, Dana? How are you? Susie, how are you? Tuesday, Robbins is excited. Who else is excited? How many of you guys want to know? Okay, this is the thing. So my name is Vick strizheus. For those of you who have no idea who I am, right? I've been online for about 13 years now. We created the company called the 4%. My goodness, is 4% awesome or what, huh? We got any 4%ers in here? Give me some hearts. 4%ers, give me some hearts right here, right now. Let me hear you, 4%. If you are 4%, or if you're watching this live, or if you're watching this after the fact recorded, I want to know, because I'm going to come back and take a look at your comments. What's good? Oh my goodness, Dylan, everything is good, man. Everything is good. Life is good. It's a good, what's today, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Dude, feeling blessed, man, feeling blessed. And so, I've been online for 13 years, right? And I don't know how to make $1 billion, but I know how to make $1 million. And it's not to brag. But you know what's cool about it? I know how to teach other people to do the same. And it's not a guarantee that you will do the same. I'll keep it real with you, man. Gina? You know what I'm talking, Gina? Hey, William Bug, did you share the stream, bro? You guys can go ahead and share the stream. I'm gonna drop some very powerful stuff. The things I'm gonna share with you here tonight, okay? They're gonna be more valuable to you. They can be more valuable, definitely more powerful than perhaps the stuff that you paid $2,000, $3,000 for over the years with any other program. I can promise you that one, okay? The stuff I'm about to share with you tonight, that I decided to share with you, it will be, what up, Edward? Good to see you. It will be the stuff that I've applied, okay? Check this out, okay? I'm gonna share with you the 3 most powerful, okay, invisible multiple seven-figure marketing strategies that I have personally applied over the years that have generated multiple 7 figures for me. And this stuff is really stealthy, okay? This is really ninja stuff. I'm gonna share with you 3 strategies that, if you're promoting any other, other people's products, if you're promoting your own products, you can implement this stuff, okay? Even if you're brand new, if you've been online for any period of time. But I need to know a couple things, okay? I need to do a couple things. You guys, if you're not following this page yet, okay, you may want to follow this page, and also make sure that you go. Let me show you this, okay? This is important. Okay, let me show you this. So take a look at my screen. Take a look at the screen. So let me go to this page here. Where are we? So this is where we are, okay? Okay, when you go to this follow, okay, see this, make sure you like this, okay, so you get notified. And then when you click on follow, you gotta click on this following button, okay? Make sure you click on follow. Set this to see first, because by default it will be like this, okay? You wanna make sure that you see notification in your newsfeed first, and then you wanna make sure that you have your notifications turned on, okay, for all live videos. Why do you need this? Well, you don't need to do this. Okay, hey Isabel, good to see you. You don't need to do this. Heck, you don't need to do anything at all. I mean, you don't have to do anything, right? But it might be beneficial. Why? Because we're about to do some crazy, okay, some crazy stuff on this page for free without charging you a penny, okay? And people that are smart to implement these ideas, it'll be just like going and just digging this gold and just like selling it and applying, just getting the gold bar and taking it to market and cashing in on it, right? The ideas I'm going to share with you tonight, you know, and moving forward here, every single day there's going to be an idea that can be worth $1 million for you in your business. And if you want to be notified when we put up content, when we go live, tomorrow we're going to be going live. I'm going to be interviewing somebody who has generated billions of dollars, literally billions with a B, okay, in the TV infomercial space. Incredible interview. Okay, we're going to be playing that. We're going to be airing that tomorrow on this page, no cost. Tonight, I'm going to share with you 3 most powerful invisible marketing strategies that have generated multiple 7 figures. Okay, but you want to make sure that you do what I just showed you so you don't miss out. Okay, I want to know how you guys doing. Okay, how's everybody doing? Who's doing awesome tonight? Okay, if you're doing crappy right now, I don't want to hear you. Okay, I don't need that energy. We got a lot of people here. I want to know who is doing awesome, who is pumped, who's excited about life, who is excited about business, who is excited about building something significant. Okay, I want to hear you. Let me know who you are. Let's get the energy up in the room here, everybody. Okay, come on. Okay. Here's what I found. Okay, here's what I found over the years. People that are excited about little things, people that are celebrating small wins, people that are celebrating the fact that they woke up this morning, people that are celebrating the opportunity to be able to even work online. You know what I mean? The opportunity to be able to produce and generate something, the opportunity to think, man. How many people cannot have the capacity to think like you and I have, man? Have you ever thought about that? Okay. I don't tolerate complaining in my life. I don't tolerate complaining, period. Okay, no matter what happened, no matter what's going on. Okay, you think your situation is bad? I was just at a 10X conference. You know, the 10X Con. Anybody attended 10X Con with Grant Cardone in Miami here over the last weekend? Okay. Anybody? You know, and Grant said, one of the things he said, he's like, you know, okay, who thinks they got big problems, right? Who thinks they got big problems? So he's like, go ahead and write your problem on a piece of paper. And everybody's like writing their problem on a piece of paper, like the biggest 3 problems you ever got in your life, right? Write it down on a piece of paper. And so people would write down like, you know, I'm short on money, you know, I don't have connections, I don't have, you know, I don't have the, you know, the time to implement. Okay, Miles is pumped. Miles is always pumped, right? That's why Miles is making the money he is making. Congratulations. I see Miles is getting checks now of like $10,000. Okay? And this guy started down from 0, like 0. Okay? And so all these people, right? All these people, you know, just started to write their problems down. And then he's like, okay, put it on a paper. All right? And then in the room, okay, there was this little girl. I don't know, she must have been, you know, maybe teenager, crippled. You know, and he gave her the microphone. You know, he brought her on a stage. He gave her the microphone. She's in a wheelchair. You know, and he interviewed her. You know, and then he started to read her some of the problems that people wrote on their paper. All of a sudden, guess what? Their problems, the lack of, you know, the little financial situations, which is, it's not even a problem, right? Like no connections. Somebody thinks no connections is the biggest problem in the world, dude. You know, all of a sudden, comparing your problem to somebody else's problem, you feel embarrassed to even say that your problem is a problem, you know. So, all right. I want to talk to you guys. I want to share with you some great stuff tonight, okay? And then we might have Q&A. We're just going to hang out. That's what it's for, right? It's a hangout place. So appreciate you guys showing up. My goal here is to deliver some great stuff, some great value for you. And hopefully you can take this to the bank. Okay, hold on a sec. I gotta tell my group that we're here. Okay. Join the show here on this page now. Hold on, you guys. I'm just gonna make a quick post here. Tell me where you're from, huh? Tell me where you're from. I share just having video and audio. Appreciate the shares. Tell me where you're all from. I'm going to share with you, if you just joined in, I'm going to share with you 3 most powerful invisible marketing strategies that I have used for years and still use today that have generated multiple millions of dollars of me selling my stuff, selling other people's stuff, building lists, generating sales, earning commissions, and creating an awesome business on the internet, okay? This is the kind of stuff that, I mean, if I put it in a course and I charge $3,000 for it, would be worth every single penny, okay? Join the show live. Join me live here on this page now. All right. How many of you guys are selling, how many of you here selling somebody else's product, huh? You're selling somebody, like you don't have a product, you're selling somebody else's product. Let's talk about sales, huh? So let's talk about sales. Everything we do as marketers, this is what I found. That worked really, really well for me. Everything we do as marketers needs to have a strategy, okay? Strategy behind it. Germany, San Antonio, Texas, Wisconsin. Welcome, you guys, okay? Appreciate the shares. You might want to share this because the stuff that we're going to be talking about will help a lot of people, okay? People will appreciate you. Promise you that, okay? I'm not here to sell you a thing, but I'm here to deliver value for you. So, sharing is caring. You care about your followers, share it, okay? It would be best if you were a part of the 4%, because we're together on this. We're in this together. Chicago, Florida, welcome. Okay, so we have anybody here that are new and you don't know, like you never heard our stuff, you don't know who we are, you never got any of my stuff, you know, you're brand new, if you're just getting in here, okay? So check this out. In marketing, okay, over the last 13 years, what I have discovered for myself, starting out from scratch, so did not have the money, did not have any resources, no contacts, nothing, was green, but I had a fire in me, man. I had a fire over here burning. I'm like, man, I really, really want to succeed. And you know, and the reason I wanted to succeed is because I was selfish. Again, nothing wrong with being selfish. If you want to make a lot of money, great. But here's what you got to do. You got to have a product that you represent. Okay, you got to represent something. Okay, you got to represent something. What are you representing? Okay, you got to represent something. I say it like this, right? Think of your business, think of what you do as like a skyscraper, okay? Think about it like this, okay? I just came from Miami, Florida, right? I was there for, you know, for this 10X Growth Con, okay? Great event, by the way, you know. Grant Cardone did a great job on it. A lot of people, a lot of content, a lot of speakers. Les Brown, there was a lot of people there. Damon, John, you know. And so, if you guys ever been to Miami or anybody from Miami here, right? You guys know, you know, the A1A, the famous A1A, right? The Ocean Drive skyscrapers, okay? People pay as much as $30 million per unit. Okay, why? Right? Why? Because of the unit? Not really. Because you go a couple miles down, you know, into the depth of the city, and the same thing, the same square footage you can buy for a fraction of that, right? You know, heck, you can buy a really fancy house for much less money, for probably about a $10 million less on some island, like a mansion, right, type of house, for about $10 million less than what you would pay for the same square footage in a skyscraper that's overlooking the ocean. Okay? So think about it like this, man. Think about it like this. So in business, okay, what does it have to do? So everything that's happening, okay, if I drive on the street, if I go into a big city, if I go in, you know, anything that I do, like if I'm out and about, okay? For me, I've learned to develop this marketer's eye and marketer's ear and marketer's perspective, right, on everything, because you can metaphorically apply anything to anything, right? And then you have these aha moments that you can apply to your business and take your business to the next level. A lot of ideas I take for myself are coming from industry outside of our industry. And so I look at these skyscrapers and I'm like, okay, dude, check out. If there's a skyscraper, I can either sell a skyscraper, I can build my skyscraper, and think of a skyscraper as your product or your own company, okay? Pretty difficult, okay? It's not possible for everybody to just build a skyscraper, okay? Makes sense? I mean, I gotta have a capital, I gotta have connections, I gotta go and then take the loan, and dude, I've gotta be able to pay for that whole thing, right? But this is ultimately, what I wanted to do, okay? Ultimately, I wanna be in a position to where I control my space, So I started out promoting somebody else's products, okay? So if I cannot, and then I've evolved to, obviously, building my own skyscrapers now. So that's option A, that's ultimate, okay? I always tell people, whatever you do, have a long-term vision for yourself. Where would you want to be? If you could do, and have anything you want, okay? Literally anything you want, how would you, what would you do, okay? And so ultimately, if your vision is to build your own business, you got to have a strategy very, very solid. And the higher the skyscraper, dude, the bigger the foundation, the wider the foundation's got to be, right? Really, really important. Now, it's physically not possible for everybody, if they're just getting started, to build a skyscraper for themselves. So what's my next best option, right? My next best option is to find a skyscraper, okay, that is magnificent, that is really, really awesome, right? And I can represent that skyscraper. You know what I mean? Like I can become, an agent selling the skyscraper, units, right, in the skyscraper. Does that make sense, you guys? I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm just like all these metaphors. To me, it makes sense. Tell me if it makes sense to you, okay? So I can be a real estate agent, aka affiliate, make sense? And I can sell units in the skyscraper for $30 million, okay, to people that have the money, okay, to people that have the money to pay for that skyscraper. But what's my strategy, whether I'm going to succeed or not, okay, is going to depend on this word called strategy. Okay, that's why there's some real estate people. Any real estate people here? Okay, if you're in real estate, let me know who you are, okay? Real estate people, you guys are awesome. You guys moving things. And you know what? Salespeople, we are the movers and shakers of economies, man. We make the U.S. economy go around. We make the China economy go around. We make the European economy go around. We make you Germans economy go around. You know what I mean? It's ultimately up to us. Now, why do so many people fail? Check this out. The reason so many people fail is because they're operating without a strategy. Okay, they have no strategy. Somebody is representing a skyscraper unit in a skyscraper that's 20 million or 30 or 40 million dollars. They're selling the unit. A smart one is going to sell not the unit. What are they selling? If somebody's willing to pay $30 million for a unit in a skyscraper, what are they really, really, really paying for? Are they really paying for the unit? Nah, man. They're paying for the view. They want to be able to see the ocean. They want to see the panoramic 360. Okay, they want to see the city, man. They want to be up high, and that's what you focus on, right? So what's the strategy? Again, I'm not going to go into the too deep of the conversation. Now, how do we translate this over to what we do in everyday selling affiliate products? Because we as affiliates, okay, if you're an affiliate selling somebody else's product, number one, make sure that your skyscraper that you're representing goes back to that same, to that first thing that I said, right? I said, look, represent something great. Okay, you want to represent something great. If you're representing a building that's kind of like deteriorating, or if you're representing a building that's built on on malicious, intentions, if you know that what you're selling is not congruent with your values, okay, stop doing it. Run away. Find your skyscraper. Find your skyscraper that you would feel confident representing. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Okay, I'm gonna drop on you some really, really powerful golden bars here in terms of strategy, because the difference between somebody who is succeeding versus somebody who's failing is just strategy. Okay, there's the strategy, how they go about doing it. So, assuming, all right, assuming that you are representing something great, something you believe in, okay, how do you sell it? To me, I want to be different. You're totally getting it, right, Nancy? Okay, good. Okay, hey, cool Cass, have you shared this? Have you shared it? Okay, have you shared this stream, bro? I love golden bars. Danielle Joseph, go ahead and share this stream. I'm going to drop some golden bars on you, okay? Check that out. The first strategy I'm going to share with you guys, okay? It's really, really simple. This is really, really simple, but don't let the simplicity fool you, okay? That's right, Kevin Hughes. Strategy is the key. Strategy is not something in marketing. Strategy is everything, okay? Strategy is everything. Hold on, let me get my Kangen water here. Hold on a second. If you haven't tried the Kangen water yet, don't try it yet until I sell it to you. Later. Check this out, you guys. Strategy is everything, okay? When I got started, it was back in 2005, right, in online. In 2006 or so, I started to have my little breakthroughs here and there. In 2010, I had a massive breakthrough, okay? And that massive breakthrough, a lot of you guys heard that story. I'm gonna start there, and I'm gonna take you a little bit into the deeper waters, okay? And I'm gonna share with you something that's just gonna blow your mind if you really listen and pay attention to what's going on between the lines here, okay? Vino, what are you laughing for, man? Bob McClellan, okay? The first strategy, I call it the hard versus easy strategy, okay? The hard versus easy strategy, okay? You can apply it to products that you are affiliated with. You can apply it to products that you don't own. You can apply it to your own stuff. Heck, you can apply it to your own products that you created, okay? But you never sell anything directly, okay? Which is important. Why don't you sell anything directly? Because people now, okay, and they have been like this for years, immediately, right, when you start pitching something, okay, people get defensive. Okay, so the strategy here is how can you get closer to your prospect without being salesy or pushy, okay, but you lead with value, okay? You gotta lead with value add. In other words, even if your prospect don't do business with you, they still feel like they got tremendous value from you. Why? Because you're planting your seed for future communications, okay? In business, there is two things that's important. Two things. Initially, two things are important. Your ability to get visitors to see your strategy, okay? And number two is your ability to plant seeds for future communication, and therefore building a list that would be responsive to your emails, okay? So when I send out an email, for example, we get 50, 60, 70% sometimes email open rate, okay, which is ridiculously, it's crazy, okay? In this industry, if you're getting like a 5% email open rate, 10%, that's like, my goodness, you're like superstar, okay? We're getting 60, sometimes 70%, and I used to post some screenshots, that kind of stuff. How do you do that? Again, strategy, right? So the first strategy in marketing that worked really well for me, that allowed me to have a massive breakthrough, was called, this is what I just named it, hard versus easy strategy. So check this out. A lot of you guys know this story. Back in 2010, I'm going to go really quickly on this one. In 2010, I used to promote a product called Directory of E-Zines, right? And this is a product everybody promoted. Everybody and their dog promoted it, right? Frank Kern, all the big name marketers and gurus, everybody that you would think of, they were promoting Directory of E-Zines back in 2010. I don't endorse it now. I don't know if they're still around. I don't know how good it is. Don't take this as an endorsement. This is just this is a strategy that I used, okay? But this is a strategy you can apply to anything right now if you wanted to, okay? So check this out. Charlie Page, that's right, Eric, okay? So what I did is I took a look at what everybody else is doing. Now, what's Directory of E-Zine, okay? So check it out. The product was basically a compilation of like e-zine providers, okay? Electronic magazine publishers, right? And it was basically all in one place. So it was like a directory, really. And the people paid, I think it's $197 to get access to the directory, okay? Really, really simple. Now, what do people want when they buy the directory? Well, they wanted a directory that would give them resources to get traffic to promote their products. Make sense? Okay, so again, what do they want? End result. And so they're buying this directory. The typical conversion rate on that directory of E-Zines is about 2%. okay? Everybody is pushing it, man. Everybody's pushing it. How do I stand out? Okay, so what I take is I take that product, what the product does, and I dissect it, I break it down, okay? Now, if you're paying attention here, this might, some of you might have a big breakthrough, okay? And a lot of you guys know this story, so I'm gonna go rather quickly on this one. I break down what the product does. What is the product? Okay, what does the product do? Okay, it's a directory of e-zines. So here's what I did. I created a training series, a very, very simple, I think it's like a 3-video or 4-video training series that I gave away for free, that I put a name on it called the 48-hour cash machine. Okay, so the theory behind that, again, you gotta have a sexy name for it. Okay, create a sexy name for your thing, for your rep or whatever you want to call it. Okay, for me that was 48-hour cash machine. Why was that, right? Because in my practice, I believe that if I have the right product that I'm promoting, okay, and I target and I find the right list of or I find a publisher or a group of publishers with the targeted list that are interested in that product, okay, I can send that email, I can use those publishers to promote whatever my product is, okay, and as soon as people start opening those emails, I can potentially have money coming in within 48 hours. For me, that was true. So I called it the 48-hour cash machine, all right? So the name is attractive, kind of, you know, it kind of gets attention to people, right? A little edgy. I'm not sure about, you know, how compliant it would be right now, but back then it was pretty hot, right? And so I taught people how to find these, you know, these publishers, these e-zine publishers manually. Okay, I called it hard versus easy. Again, very, very simple method. It's not a rocket science. Hard versus easy. Now check this out. So I said, hey, here's how you find a publisher. You go to Google, you can literally search for publishers. You can search, you know, niche plus, you know, e-zine publisher. You know, and so I told them the method. And then I said, hey, every publisher is not created equal, right? So what you gotta do is you gotta ask them these questions. You gotta email every publisher. In other words, I showed people how to do what directory of e-zines did, but I showed them how to do it manually. Make sense? AKA the hard way. Now, it would still work, right? It's not misleading people. You can never, ever mislead people. You'll remember that funnel, right, Terrell? That's good. Get my Kangen water. I'm going to share with you guys some things that will really blow your mind here in a minute. Okay? And so I put everybody through this funnel. Okay, and at the end, I said, hey, by the way, I use this tool called the Ninja tool or whatever. This little, you know, directory. I didn't even reveal the name of it, right? So people went through the funnel. They're like, everything makes sense to them. And here's what you got to do in this strategy: the hard versus easy. You've got to create positive expectancy. Okay, positive expectancy is the single biggest buying emotion. Okay, is positive expectancy. Okay, when people see your video and you're explaining how to do something even manually, right? They will go, here's the feeling you want to elicit, okay? They go, it makes sense, okay? And if they do what you tell them to do, they can follow through and they can get results. It's really, really important. You cannot mislead people, okay? So, and I showed people how to do it, you know, manually. And then I said, hey, by the way, you might want to check out everything I showed you here. You can automate, you can make it easy, and you can just get this directory, boom. Eliminates your research, you know, gives you all these publishers that are vetted, blah, 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 blah. At that time, and guess what? My conversion, everybody else is getting 2% conversion over here. I put them through my little funnel. A lot of you guys know this. I shared this many times. But my conversions were 25 to 30%. Same product, same thing. And people that are going through my funnel, they're sending me emails. Okay? They're sending me emails saying, Vic, thank you. I just purchased Directory of e-zines. Thank you. Guess what link they clicked to purchase Directory of e-zines? Of course, my link, right? And I made $100 affiliate commission for every product that I sold. I outsold everybody, all the competition. So what happened is with this strategy, hard versus easy, right? Using this strategy, I did not play the competition game. The competition game is when you do what everybody else is doing. I played the domination game. Okay, I created my own game and I created my own rules of the game. Okay, if you can create your own game, it's a lot better, a lot more fun, okay, than playing somebody else's game. Make sense? Okay, now, where else can you apply this for or to? Okay, look, if you're promoting a software, for example, okay, maybe there's a software, maybe there's an app, maybe there's some sort of a system, okay, that you are promoting. So, for example, if you're teaching people how to generate, how to build a business on the internet, right? Maybe how to do it right, how to write a book, right? The possibilities are endless if you just really think about it, right? Show them how to do it the manual way, okay? And then maybe your software can automate this manual process. You know what I mean? Maybe you show people, okay, here's, you're teaching people how to create a profitable online business, right? What does it take? Find a product. Number two, you've got to build a marketing system around the product. You can't just promote a product directly, okay? Number three, you've got to learn traffic. Okay, number four is you got to learn list building and create your own community, create your own herd. See, it's a manual 4-step process. It makes sense. If people do that, okay, they will succeed. Now, what you can do is if you have an automated way, or maybe you have a systematic way of doing that, or maybe you represent a skyscraper, maybe you're an affiliate of a program or a company that has all these things taken care of. Like, for example, in the 4%, right, we vet out other companies and other products. So people don't really need to figure out, okay, what do I need to do to, how do I find a great product to promote? Okay, how do I build a system to promote that product? You see what I'm saying? How do I get traffic? So all this stuff is systematized, and it removes the thinking process. Okay, you guys see what I'm saying here, right? Now, if you are an agent, okay, an affiliate representing this, you don't talk about the product, you sell the view, man. Ladies, make sense? You sell the view, okay? And that's how you sell it. So what you can do is you can become the channel. You see, so what you do is, you create yourself a little mini funnel, really, really simple. You deliver value, you start building your list, hard versus easy, really, really cool. What's another way you can apply it, right? If you have a done-for-you service, for example, right? If you have done-for-you services in whatever it is that you may be doing, okay? Show them how to do it manually, okay? That they can do it if they wanted to, but then, if you can do it for them for a fee, boom, hard versus easy. Make sense, everybody? Okay? You like it so far? Hey, if you like this one, give me some hearts. I don't like your thumbs, man. I want this, man. Come on, I want this, because I'm going to share with you some really, really powerful things that will blow your mind here tonight, okay? By the way, did everybody share this? We've got 631 people here. Oh my goodness. Get me some more Kangen water. It simplified a lot to me. Keep marketing simple. The simpler you keep your marketing, okay, the better off you'll be. Okay? Great. Okay? So that was strategy number one, okay? Now, the big disclaimer, the big, the big thing I want to point out to you is you want to make sure that you lead, when you apply this hard versus easy strategy, you want to make sure that you don't, Miles, that's right, man, Kangen water, man, been drinking that for 3 years. Make sure that you apply this strategy by being authentic, okay? Don't ever fool people, because you never have a second chance to make first impression, okay? Never have a second chance to make a first impression. Always lead with value, okay? Even if people don't buy your done-for-you thing or your easy-to-implement tool or whatever, right? Your easy thingy, when you show them the hard way, okay? They'll still walk away with that positive expectancy, and it's a seed that you can plant in their head that they keep coming back to you for, okay? Because you delivered some value to them. Always lead with value, okay, everybody? Strategy number one, okay? Strategy number two, this was 2012, I think. Yeah, it was maybe 2011, 2012, okay? I call this strategy the strategic survey method, okay? The strategic survey method. How many of you guys remember High Traffic Academy? Okay? That was a product that I created, okay? But I did not want to just flat out sell it, okay? So I applied the strategy called the strategic survey method. Strategy. There's two strategy. There's two strategy words in that sentence, right? Here's how I did it. Check this out. Now think, how can you apply it to whatever else you might be doing, okay? Check this out. So I built a list, okay? And I sent an email to a list, okay? And I said, hey, what is your single biggest challenge? Now, I wanted to launch a traffic generation course, okay? Because ever since like 2007 or so, I deliberately, consciously, okay, wanted to become the best when it comes to traffic generation. I did not want to rely on anybody. Write this down. Never, ever, ever outsource your marketing. Never outsource your marketing to anybody, okay? Never outsource, never. Did I say, you guys, never? You can do, again, you can do whatever you want, man. It's your business, it's your life. If I were you, I would never, ever outsource your marketing to anybody. No firm, no individual, no nobody, okay? Especially if you're just getting started, man. Especially if you have no idea how to generate traffic, because this is a single most important, it's the second, one of the two most important fundamental skills that every entrepreneur needs to succeed, okay? If you don't have the skill of traffic generation, you cannot sustain, you cannot grow your business, you'll be suffocating your business, okay? Never ever outsource your marketing to anybody, especially if you're getting started. Okay? So, I understood that back in 2011, or back in 2007 rather, okay? And I went out and I started investing money on improving, okay? Carolyn, why? Why never outsource? Let me tell you why. Carolyn, if you rely on me to market for you, okay? And I market for you, okay? Number one, you're paying me a fee to do that. Number two, what if I'm not around tomorrow? Okay? What if I'm marketing your business and you're generating $10, $20, $30, $50,000 a month? You're like on the top of the world, right? You're like, man, this is awesome, dude. I'm rolling in dough here. Life is good. I'm good. Family is good. Bills are taken care of. I'm traveling, okay? And then, boom, something happens and I'm gone tomorrow, yeah? What happens to your business? It's gone. And you got no skill. You either need to find somebody else. You're always putting your business in somebody else's hands. I never want to have the pulse of my business to depend on somebody else. Okay? Never. Okay? There's a few things that you never do in business, and this is one of them. Okay? Make sense? You want to make sure that you understand how to do it. Now, when you get to the point to where you get big enough and you have the knowledge, right? You've done it yourself so many times. You understand how the game works, and then you want to leverage somebody, all right? You can do that, but make sure that you have the knowledge first. Make sure that you've done it yourself first. Okay, make sense? Does that make sense, Joanny? Okay, Josephine Duran. If you guys. Okay, if it makes sense, the way you tell me that it makes sense is tell me in the comments that it makes sense. Okay, I want to hear your comments. I'll have Q&A here in a little bit here. Okay, so back to trying to recall where I was going with this, right? So I have this idea. I'm like, okay, I know traffic generation, and I think that this is what's needed in the community. I have that in the back of my mind. But instead of blindly telling people, hey, you want to buy a traffic generation course, people would be like, probably not, right? So I went out and I created a survey. Again, you want to be real with it. You want to be genuine, okay? Never try to fool anybody, because people can smell phony a mile away, okay? And I created a survey. I said, hey, what is your single biggest challenge in business right now? Tell me, right? And I gave people three answers, multiple choice. I went to SurveyMonkey, free, doesn't cost me a penny. And I give them three options: traffic generation, list building, and then something else I didn't remember, creating a website or something like that, right? I could deliver on all three, okay? When you do your survey, always give people answers to choose from that you can deliver, okay? It's very, very important little caveat. If you would say, okay, list building, and you have no clue about list building, and if your response would come in as list building, your number one most requested, then you can't really deliver on it, right? So in my case, I could deliver on all of those, but I had a suspicion that traffic would probably be number one. And sure enough, right? Like overwhelming majority of people said, you know what, traffic generation, traffic generation, traffic generation. Okay, so I'm like, okay, makes sense, right? A lot of people wanted traffic. That's what I wanted to launch a course about anyways. Okay, and so I turn around and I say, hey, here is what you guys want. Transparency in surveys, transparency is important. Write this down. In this method, okay, the strategic survey method, transparency is really, really important. People don't care about what you tell them. People care about what others say. Okay? Make sense? My goodness, I see. Not everybody share this stream yet, okay? Share this. Okay, your people will thank you for it, okay? So what I did is I said, okay, here is your survey, results, right? And so people like to know results of the survey. It's a psychological trigger. It's a psychological thing. Like when you fill out a survey, and if you don't get the results right away, don't you want to know, right, what the results are all about, right? What other people said, So it's natural that people wanted to know. Okay, appreciate the shares, you guys. Appreciate you guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Hey, we're gonna do some really, really cool stuff here on this page. If you're a 4%, if you're not a 4%, become a 4%. Join us. We're having so much fun over here, man. It's unbelievable. So I turn around and I say, hey, here are your results, right, for the survey. People loved it. And I say, by the way, traffic generation, as you can see, is like 70% or 80% or something crazy like that, right? Pulling way ahead of everything else. And then I started to do this. Boom. I started to put out pieces of content relevant to what the most requested topic was. Okay? AKA building a little pre-launch sequence. Okay? See, that's why when you're a marketer, you don't really focus on so much on how much commissions you make, or I see some people are posting everywhere like, oh my goodness, I just made 10,000 today, and that's all you hear them saying, man. It's just how much I made, 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 and it gets old. Doesn't it get old? Tell me. Or is it just me? Maybe I'm just weird. Okay? People don't care about that stuff, man. Okay? People don't care about that stuff. And the government is looking at you and they're like, I'm going to wait for that guy to get a little bit more expensive. I'm going to get that guy, we're going to wait a little bit more, right? We're just going to wait, let him build it up, expand it a little bit more, right? Let him brag a little bit more, okay? Just a little bit more. Let him make a few more bucks. And then we're going to go bust his butt, right? Why? Because you never lead with product. If you never lead with product, if you're just leading with how much money you're going to make, you are walking a very, 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 very tight rope. Okay? It gets boring, right? So check it out. It gets old, right? So always leading with value, okay? Your job as a marketer is not really to focus on earning commissions, okay? Commissions, sales is a byproduct. You don't even focus on that, okay? Your job is to develop yourself, to develop the skills, okay? And be a channel that you can disseminate that information that you're learning, okay? Be the channel of inspiration, of strategies, okay? You become very difficult to replace. We just had a little meeting with our team in 4% earlier today, right? And I said, everybody, look, you focus with everything you've got, all the resources, your entire being should be focused, like channeled, like laser, right? On developing your skill set and becoming irreplaceable, okay? Pick, okay, what area do you want to be irreplaceable in? If it's difficult for somebody to replace you, your income will follow naturally. You don't have to brag about your income. You don't have to talk about it. And most importantly, you go to bed sleeping really, really well, like a baby, right? Knowing that you ain't got nothing to worry about. So, you learn, right? If you do a survey, make sure that you can deliver on that survey. Start putting out pieces of ideas, okay? Give people ideas. Again, strategies, ideas, people that can implement. And then you can blend this, you can blend this second method, okay, with the first method. The second strategy with the first strategy. You see where I'm going with this, right? So it's a strategic survey method. You find out what people want, and then you can on top of that you can layer the hard versus easy, okay, the hard versus easy approach on top of this survey results, and boom, okay. If you represent a product, let's say, that can teach people how to get what they're looking for based on the survey, you've learned enough. And that's why you got to be a student of the business, man. You got to be a student of the game. Never promote a product. Never promote a product that you don't own or don't use. Never. Somebody will tell you, it doesn't matter what you're promoting, dude, as long as you're making money from it. Yeah, you can. You can. But you know what? When I promote this Energic one day, okay, guess what? I'm going to crush everybody. Why? Because I've been drinking this for 3 years, man. It's good water. You know what I mean? I mean, I live it. I breathe. You know what I mean? I mean, I use it every day. You know? Never promote a product. You have something called moral authority. Okay? If you follow me for any period of time, you probably heard me say that over and over again. But you can combine these and you become like strategy is everything, okay? So now you don't compete, man. You create your game. And people that are, that you market to, now they're playing your game. You're not playing the competition game. Okay? You be the product of the product. You become knowledgeable, okay? When you go through a product that you want to promote, you have a perspective. You can pull out these ideas and these golden nuggets from the product training. Okay, and you can talk intelligently. Now you can create these little pre-sales pieces, bits of information that can lead into you saying, hey, here's how you can do it manual way, and then boom, this product is going to show you how to do it faster, easier. Okay, Rick Fromm, been drinking coffee for 35. Coffee is good, man, but don't overdo the coffee. 4% water. Okay, makes sense, you guys? Yes. So look, so I surveyed everybody and I started to put these pieces together, right? And then I said, okay, we're gonna create a training called the High Traffic Academy, okay? And I gave like pre-launch content, very, very similar to what I did in Strategy 1. And then I announced the High Traffic Academy. People were beating on our door, asking for the sign-up link. We did not allow anybody to purchase. Literally not allow people to purchase. When you do this right, okay, this is crazy, you guys. This is so powerful. It is like it's beyond anything that I've ever experienced before. When you push, okay, people push back. Okay, in marketing, you don't want to do the push approach. Never ever push it. Never push in your marketing. Okay, why? Because when you push, people push back. Right? See, if I tell you to to put your arm like this, straight out your hands like this, and I'm gonna push without even saying anything, naturally by default, what are you gonna do? You're gonna push back, right? Naturally. In marketing, anytime you push, people push back. I wanna create a pull approach, right? So in a pull approach, I put out these pieces of content, great content, right? Great content. Again, genuine value-add content, okay, that people can apply, okay? And then I announced the High Traffic Academy, okay? And I don't allow people to buy it. Why would you not allow people to buy it? I want to know how powerful of a concept of a launch this can be. If you do your pre-launch, if you do your positioning, if your strategy is right, if you do that part correctly, okay, you will have people beating on your door asking you to buy. Now what happens? Now those people, again, don't get this in the wrong way, you guys, okay? This is very, very easy to misinterpret this, okay? But you want to bring the power in marketing, you want to have the power to be in your court, make sense? If you have the power in your court, you win every time, every time, every time. People come playing your game. When you go to somebody else's, when you go play somebody else's game, you know, it's a win or lose, right? It's like shooting in the dark. You never know. You want to create, you want to bring the power into your space, okay? And you do that through strategy. So I don't allow people to buy. Don't allow people to buy. We're getting bombarded with emails. Hey, where's the link? Where can we buy? Where can we buy? And then I say, hey, we're going to open this up, you know, at this day and this day at 12 noon or something like that, right? Be ready, be ready, be ready. We gave people an offer. People were sitting at their computer, okay? We open up, and, you know, within the first like 18 hours, it generated $1 million in sales. It's crazy, okay? So again, strategic survey method works. Where can you apply it, okay? If you have an info product, for example, okay? If you have an info product, you can apply it there, okay? If you have, you know, you can create some sort of a bridge funnel for a company. Maybe you represent a company. Again, what are you representing? See, what the whole idea here is I wanna build this wave. Okay, I literally want to manufacture this wave, because what you do is you create this wave manually. Okay, even if there's already existing product out there, you can manufacture, you can engineer this wave of like launch, okay, yourself, and ride that wave. Okay, and you know, see, if you're in the 4%, okay, you guys are how many of you guys are 4%ers here? If you're in the 4%, say I'm a 4%er. If you're in a 4%, you guys, you will see this is what we do, right? So we literally, see what we do is exactly what I'm telling you right now. We identify a product that's already there, already selling, already in great demand for what it is, the product, right? And then what we do is we engineer this wave, okay? We manufacture it through these, by applying these strategies, one or multiple or a combination of them, right? And we create this. And then we sell these products that are already best sellers in the world, and we just smash it, man. We just dominate. You know, we don't even play the competition. We don't care who promotes it, how many sales anybody is doing it. We step in and we just blow everybody out of the water. We did it with Techademics, right? Techademics launched out. Boom. I don't even know, hundreds of thousands of people promoting. You know, we've sent the company, I don't know, $4 million or so just in pre-launch, by engineering, manufacturing this wave, okay? So you can apply this to the products you don't even own, okay? I don't have the time to really dig into this. But the thing with this strategy is you've got to be genuine, okay? You've got to be genuine. You've got to, again, lead with value, lead with value, lead with value. Very, very important, okay? Strategy number 3. Hey, you like it so far? This makes sense. So what I would do with this second strategy is I would combine it with the first one. When you combine this second with the first, you can have a very, very powerful, outcome. Strategy number 3, okay, I call it planting the seed, okay? Planting the seed. Planting the seed. Let me show you something. I just ran out of water right here. Look at this. See that thingy? 9.5, baby. 9.5. Oh my goodness. See, having this right at your office, how awesome is it, huh? Okay, let me see. So planting the seed, okay? And I do this a lot. Okay, I do this a lot, everybody. Okay, I do this a lot. And with this, you just have fun with it, you know? Hold on a sec. You just have fun with it. Planting the seed, okay? Planting the seed strategy, okay? If I wanted to promote this product, okay? You know what everybody would do? Or a lot of people are doing? They're just pushing the product. Hey, buy the water. Dude, who pays $5,000 for a machine, for a water machine, dude? Who does that? Okay. Who promotes a $5,000 machine just for the water? Okay. See, if I wanted to promote this product, okay, which I don't know, I might. It's a good product, okay. I would plant seeds early, okay, early, okay. Let's see, what's a good example I can tell you? Like for example, and you guys will see this. You guys will see this, right? So this can be, okay, Grant Cardone does, yeah. This can be something like, for example, if I have a product, okay, that I want to promote, and that product delivers X, whatever that product outcome is, okay, that people get, okay, and subliminally, I can allude to that product, okay? Does that make sense? Talking about the benefits of the product without directly talking about the product, or without like, you know, being pushy about it, or being like, oh my goodness, you guys gotta have it, you gotta have it. You create the appetite for the product. You, not even for the product, you create the appetite for the product benefit is a better way to say it, right? What up, Emmy? Terrell Orr, how are you? Cornfield is an example. Okay? You see what I'm saying, Oscar? So you create, you manufacture, and this is a little bit difficult to explain. It's easier to show and just explain in the process, right? When you do that. But you create, you manufacture an appetite for the result that the product can deliver that you're thinking about promoting. Does that make sense? So what I could do, if I wanted to promote this, right, is I could be like, dude, I've been drinking this water for 3 years. True, okay, but I never paid attention to the benefits of it, right? I never paid attention to the benefits, and I would be like, man, I do a little test, and I'm like, check this out, tap water versus this water, and I do a little experiment. You know how the Kangen, you know, people that sell Kangen machine, they do it all the time, right? But they're doing it in their sales presentations. And I would just capture it on camera just for like a content piece. No selling, okay? No selling. This is a very, very fine line, you guys. What I'm sharing with you here is like very, very ninja. Resist the temptation of selling with this message, okay? You gotta resist. You gotta be able to resist the temptation of selling with this one, okay? So what you can do is you can put out pieces of content related to the product without the call to action for the product, okay? Okay, so the easiest way to do that is to watch it in action, and I'll tell you guys, okay? I'll tell you when I would do like a little promo or whatever, you'll see the strategy in action, okay? But this is a very, very powerful strategy. Planting the seed is a very powerful strategy. So basically, the whole outcome here is you create an appetite for the outcome that the product will deliver. Now, you want to hear a bonus? Who wants to hear a bonus strategy? Who wants to hear a bonus strategy? And this is, oh my goodness, this might be the most powerful one yet. You want to hear a bonus strategy, everybody? I'm getting a bad reception over here in this spot. I look very healthy because I drink Kangen water, man. And try to eat good too. Kind of important. I've seen Justin Varengia do this. Super powerful, okay? Is this helping? Yeah? You can apply this stuff. Okay, so check this out. I'll give you a bonus one, okay? I'll give you a bonus one. Let me see how many shares we got, man. I wanna make sure that you guys are like, you're not just consuming stuff. I wanna make sure that you. I'm about to drop an atomic bomb right now for you in marketing, okay? 5:32. Some of you are not sharing, okay? You want to share this, okay? Share this. I'm gonna drop this. This is a very, very powerful thing. Very, very subtle. Okay, check this out. It's called, what is it, Kangen water, Vic? Victor Perez. It's a water without acidity in it. Okay? The bonus one is called the strategic visionary method. Strategic visionary method. As a marketer, you've got to be visionary, okay? You've got to be strategic. Strategy is everything, but if you can come up, if don't mind that. If you, like, vision in what you do is critically important, okay? I'll give you an example. And you guys will see this in action, okay? Amy, I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. Drop the bomb. I'm about to drop the atomic bomb here, Mike. Okay, Eduardo? Atomic bomb. Okay? So check this out. You guys will see this happening. I'll be upfront with you. Okay? You'll see this happening. Strategic visionary. Okay? Strategic visionary goes something like this. You look for trends. Take a look at in the industry. That's why you've got to be on a cutting edge of what's going on in the industry. Okay? You identify trends. You identify, like, and I'll give you an example here in just a minute. But I'll give you the kind of like the rundown of the strategy. Okay? Number one, you identify the trend or trends. Okay, based on whatever it is that you want to sell. Okay? Around what you're selling. Number two is you identify a product, okay, that is congruent with the trend or trends that's going on. Okay? Make sense? Alberta? Hold on a second. Got a whole bunch of. Okay? Number three is you educate on the trend. In other words, you bring awareness about the trend. Okay? Awareness. Number four is you launch. What is a trend? Let me give you an example, Danny. Okay? Let me give you an example. I touched upon this a little bit in our Facebook group earlier today in 4%. You guys will see this being implemented in real life. Okay? You following me right now? You can, like, you'll watch it. Okay? Better yet, you can participate in it if you'd like. I don't know if you will want to, but if you'd like, you can participate, because what we're about to do is we're about to, like, do something really, really, really powerful. Okay? Let me give you an example. How many people in the world are there right now? How many people? What's the population of the world? Anybody know? 7.3, 7.4 billion. What's the population of the world? Okay? What's the population? Somebody said, what's the difference between the Kangen water and regular water? Dude, the Kangen water, this is a 20 ounce, probably like 22 ounce bottle right now, right? I can drink 3 of these, like back to back. 3, easy. Okay, 60 ounces. I can easily drink 60 ounces of this, like back to back, easy. I can never do that with a regular tap water or a bottled water. Why? Because the molecules here are broken down so tiny that it just like it absorbs in your body, like just like that. You don't feel bloated. It just goes straight into your cells. It's incredible. Over 7 billion for sure, right? Now check this out. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about with this strategy, okay? So, look at Facebook. We're on Facebook right now. How many people are on Facebook right now? Okay? How many people are on Facebook right now? 1.5 billion? Okay? Just over 1.5 billion on Facebook. Okay? That means what? Another 5.5 billion people. Okay? 5.5 billion people are not on Facebook yet. Now, take a look at what Facebook is doing. What's Zuckerberg talking about? Okay, he's talking about this internet, this global internet connections. He's talking about like connecting the world, right? He's talking about, you know, bringing internet access to every soul on planet, right? Okay, third world countries, doesn't matter where you are, he wants to connect people. Okay, you follow me? Trends, what's happening, okay? Over 1.5 billion. Facebook is number one, I think it's number one most visited site right now in the world, okay? Now, 5.5 billion people are not on it yet. Make sense? Opportunity, man, opportunity. There are more people being born than die every single day. Okay, opportunity. Where Facebook is going, now check this out, okay? What I could do, if I had a Facebook course, I could really easily position this like what I just explained to you, right? Again, where trends are going, what Facebook is doing, you connect the two, you make a training, an educational piece about it, and then you sell a product, right? Because if I was a smart marketer, what would I do? What would I do right now, literally? If I want to build a business that's long-term, what would I do? I would want to become great at Facebook marketing right now. I would want to like learn everything I possibly can about Facebook, right? Facebook advertising, Facebook marketing, how does it work? Because when those 5.5 billion people hit Facebook, guess what? Facebook is a baby right now, okay? And if I can learn as much as I can about Facebook now, what kind of perspective, what kind of knowledge, okay, would I have when another billion people come on Facebook? You see what I'm saying? So I'm staying and I'm deliberately deciding that I'm gonna stay on the cutting edge of this trend, okay? And I'm gonna learn everything I can about the product. Let's say if I was selling a Facebook course, which we will through the 4%, okay? If you're in the 4%, we'll have the best training on Facebook available because it's a trend. We stay on cutting edge of the trend, okay? Make sense? Now, check it out. We take a step further. What did Facebook do recently? They acquired Instagram, didn't they? They acquired Instagram. Why? Why would they acquire Instagram? Trend, you know, the Gretzky said, you know what? He said, I go where the puck is going, not where the puck is now, okay? Everybody is playing where the puck is now. Visionaries go where the puck is going, okay? So you look at trends, and you can apply this to anything. You know, whatever products, whatever industries, just take a look. You just got to be aware of what's going on, right? So, Facebook acquires Instagram. You know, not that long ago, just a couple years ago or so, Instagram had 200 million users on Instagram. Right now, Instagram is about 600 million users. Facebook paid billions of dollars to get Instagram, okay? Why? Because they see where the puck is going. You see what I'm saying? For Facebook to pay billions of dollars to get Instagram, dude, there is a reason for it, man. Okay? There is a reason for it. And if I'm a smart marketer, I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to make my conclusions from it, right? And I'll connect two and two. And can I use that in my marketing approach? So what can I do? Okay, number one is identify trends. Boom, is this a trend? Everybody, tell me, is this a trend? Okay, Lisa, does that make sense? Okay, how many of you just had an aha moment when I just said this to you, right? I'll take it a step further, okay? Because what I just explained to you is just the first, first step of this strategy, okay? First step, which is look at trends. You want to identify trends, right? Number two, what you do is you create or you find a product around those trends. It can be my product. I can go out there and I can create a product. Okay, I can find somebody else's product that's good, that I can represent, that skyscraper. Again, make sure that you believe in the skyscraper that you're representing, man. Okay? When I present this product, okay, or when I educate about this product, let's say if I have a Facebook marketing course, okay? Everybody's like pitching Facebook marketing at like, dude, it's like, you know, it's a traffic generation course, and that's what everybody else is doing. See what I'm saying? That's what competition is doing. They're just talking about, hey, it's a traffic generation thingy. It's going to teach you how to get traffic. You want to sell the view, and especially if your course is, a premium level course, right? You sell the view. How do you sell the view? You talk about where the puck is going. You talk about what's happening, backed by data, backed by real events. Okay? So, check this out. What you do is you find a product. Step number 3 is you educate. Okay? Facebook acquiring Instagram. Facebook acquiring Instagram. What does it tell you? Okay? Trends. Now, if I have an Instagram training, which by the way, we have coming out. You guys will see this. Okay? We got 2 haters here, man. Come on, haters. Okay? Love you guys, man. I love you. You know what? Change your thinking, man. You might be better off, okay? But I love it, man. Hey, give me that angry face, man. Come on, give me that angry face. Give me that angry face. Okay, check it out. Check this out. Instagram training right now is hot, isn't it? Instagram training is hot. Everybody wants to teach you Instagram. How many of you guys saw Instagram training? Yep. How many of you guys saw Instagram, people peddling you, buy followers on Instagram? Again, trendy, 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 trendy. But what's the reality? Okay? Most of those people are clueless about what's happening. Most of those people are clueless about how the game works. Okay? They're going after the money. You, on the other side, my friend, you go after specialty. Okay? How do you go after specialty? You become the student of the game. You become the visionary. You become the resource. Okay? Let me give you an example. Everybody wants to sell Instagram training right now. Okay? And they're pitching it like, hey, buy followers. We're gonna send you followers on Instagram. Build it on Instagram. Who needs followers, man? Who needs followers? Okay? I know some Facebook personalities, celebrities that everybody would know. Okay, if I told you their names, with 4 and 5 million followers on Facebook, and when they do a live stream like this, they get 100 people showing up. Dude, what's wrong with that picture, man? It's fabricated, it's fake, it's made up. You don't need followers, man. Who cares? To look good in somebody's eyes, and at the end of the day, you go to your, empty bank account. Who cares? Okay? Engagement is what you need. Being authentic, being real is what you need. You don't need 9-year-olds following you in business. Okay? You don't need people selling you Instagram followers or training and teaching you how to get 9-year-olds to follow you so you could look good. Okay? Why? Because a 9-year-old doesn't have a credit card, man. You can't really talk about business to a 9-year-old. Okay? If a 9-year-old is playing his cell phone, okay, and he gets he's playing a game, and he gets a pop-up saying, hey, you gotta create yourself an Instagram account, follow this and this and this account, okay, on Instagram to advance to the next rank in your game or whatever. Do you need that? I don't. Now, that's what happens a lot in this industry. Okay? So what am I doing to you right now? What am I doing right now? I'm educating you on what's going on behind the curtain, which is true. Okay? Now, how do you know what's true and what's happening? Okay? You've got to stay connected to somebody who is a player in the game. Okay? You've got to be connected. You've got to be you've got to look for perspectives. You know what I mean? So if you're all by yourself, okay, if you don't know what's happening, you can't identify trends, you don't really know, like you're blind, you can't really integrate any of these things. Does that make sense? Okay? So you got to stay on the edge of what's happening. Okay? You want to be the sharpest person for your group. If you got a list of 100 people following you in your email, on Facebook, on social media, whatever, it is your responsibility, it is your duty, okay, to be the sharpest of the bunch, of the group, okay? Does that make sense? So you focus on educating yourself, where everybody else is like, oh dude, I just made $3,000 today, life is easy, join my opportunity. You, my friend, focus on educating, acquiring the skill set, right? And then you have a perspective, you have an edge over everybody else, okay, which is true. So, And when I say it to you like this, and then when you go back and listen to some of the pitches from these other things, right, like Instagram trainings or whatever, it makes sense. What is it doing to you, right? You connect it to, and in your mind, right, you have this aha moment. You're like, you know what? It's actually real. Okay? It's actually real. How many of you guys follow? You follow? Everything you're saying makes sense. Okay? So check it out. Okay? Check it out. What we do is we identify the trend. We say, okay, who is legit? Who is the best? Okay? There's a huge demand about Instagram training. And this is just one example. You can apply it to any product. Okay? You can apply it to any niche as well. Who is the best, right? So we go and we identify literally the best in the world right now. Somebody who's real, somebody who doesn't buy followers, okay? Somebody who's out there making it happen in a way that's not jeopardizing their account, that's not getting a whole bunch of 9-year-olds to follow them, somebody who's getting engagement, not followers, okay? And we say, okay, let's create a training about how you do what you do that can bring tremendous value to the marketplace. And then we apply the strategic visionary method in promoting and launching the product, okay? So you guys will see this. Light bulb moment, Kelly Camp, yeah? You guys will see this, especially if you're in a 4%. You will see this and you will be able to participate with us, because starting as soon as next week, we're going to do this internally, and then we're going to blow it out to the whole world right now, because this is a huge, huge trend. 7 billion people in the world. Facebook wants to connect everybody, okay? And Facebook right now is at 1.5 billion. Instagram is at 600,000 users right now. The opportunity is phenomenal. It's unfathomable, right? Now, what we'll do is we'll capitalize on this trend by implementing, one or several of the strategies that I mentioned to you, okay? And we're gonna do it together. How many of you guys want to be on it? How many of you guys want to be in on this as we roll it out to the world? Okay? Okay? Now, will this work long term? Dude, how long is it going to take for another 5 billion people to get on Facebook? And then Facebook is now vested in Instagram, right? So Facebook will be pushing Instagram naturally. So if I'm a smart marketer, what's my opportunity right now? Okay, hold on a sec. What's my opportunity, man? Okay, what's my opportunity? My opportunity right now, today, okay, tonight, is to do this, dude. Like, dude, if I know that there's 6.5 billion people coming on Instagram over the next, like, really, really quickly, if I can become awesome at monetizing, not playing around on Facebook, not using it for, like, your whatever, just killing time. But how can I monetize Instagram for business? You see what I'm saying? Instagram is coming out with, like, clickable posts, right? Check this out. Check how crazy this is. They're coming out with, like, clickable posts. Facebook or Instagram, right? They are going to probably bypass Facebook. Why? Because with Instagram, we will be able to sell digital products, right? You'll be able to sell e-commerce. You'll be able to sell pens. And each of the pictures can be a marketing arm, okay? Or a little marketing thing, okay? Or a channel that you can channel out to different things. You know what I mean? It is crazy. So what I would do is I would commit to learning everything I can about Instagram now when it's still a baby. And then I would stay with the trend so that I can be the sharpest tool in the box, okay? I can be the sharpest mind, for my people that I follow. You see what I'm saying, right? So at the end of the day, everybody, right? How difficult is it to succeed, really? How difficult? Okay, tell me, how difficult is it to succeed, dude? It's not difficult. Okay, what's going on right now, right? Well, everybody is lazy, man. Everybody is lazy. Those people that are peddling opportunities to you, guess what? They will be out of business very, very soon. Because as soon as that opportunity gets shut down, okay, guess what's going to happen to that person's income? Bam, zero. Okay, and what they're going to do? They're going to go back, start from scratch. You being a smart marketer, if you want to be that, right? You being a smart marketer, you invest in your noggin right here, the 6 inches between our ears. That's what I want to do, man. That's what I want to do. I want to follow the trends, get positioned, mentally get positioned with your skill sets, okay? Don't be cheap about your education. Don't be cheap about, positioning yourself for dominance. You want to have 3 things in business. You want to have the power to be able to drive massive amounts of visitors to whatever strategy you want, okay? Powerful. You want to be powerful marketer. You cannot leave it to chance, man. Ladies, you cannot leave your power to chance. And don't allow somebody to take control of your power part of your business, okay? You've got to be powerful, okay? You've got to be influential. You've got to understand. When I drive a lot of people to my strategy, to my funnel, okay? If I have no clue how to influence that list that I'm building, what's good all that traffic? It's not good. You've got to be influential, okay? You've got to learn influence. You've got to learn persuasion. You've got to learn all this stuff. What makes people tick, man? What makes me tick? What makes you tick? You've got to understand all this, okay? And then number 3 is you've got to go for domination. You cannot play the competition game, okay? You've got to go for domination. I want to know right now, let me ask you a question over here, okay? Who wants to be the most powerful, the most influential, the most dominant figure in business and life, okay, for what you do? Tell me. Do you want to be the most powerful, most influential, most dominant figure in your life? Say, I want to be the most powerful, influential, and dominant. PID. Say, just put PID in the comments, okay? So I know who you are. Okay? PID. This is the name of the game. Nothing else matters, man. Nothing else pays. Because if you're not powerful, you're depending on somebody else. You cannot. If you don't know how to drive yourself, if you don't have the skill set, okay, to be able to command visitors to your strategic funnels, you're weak. It's the opposite of powerful. You're weak. You don't want to be weak. Okay? Miles is PID. Okay? Who else is PID here? Okay? You want to be influential. When you speak, people take action. When you write, people listen. Okay? When you do something, when you do a call to action, people follow your call to actions. You've got to understand influence. And then number 3 is you go for domination. And domination is a way of thinking. It's how you think, it's how you approach. You've got to go for that, because otherwise you just be playing the competition game. And competition, they're struggling, man. They are struggling. You don't want to be competition. You don't want to play that game. You want to create your game and dominate, okay? So here, I'm going to do, how many of you guys here, okay, you're for the first time here, okay? You want to do, you want to be a part of something that we're going to be doing, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this wave of Instagram and what Facebook is doing with this trend right now. And we're going to apply it to businesses. We're going to apply it to network marketing, affiliate marketing. We're going to apply it to insurance industries and real estate industries and consulting industries. We're going to apply that method, okay? We're going to create we're going to engineer this huge, massive wave, okay? Implementing these strategies, we're going to create a dynamic, systematic approach around it, okay? And we're going to push it out to the world as a group. Question for you, would you like to be part of it or not? Yeah? Would you like to be part of it? We're going to be doing it through the 4%. If you're watching this, if you're not a member of the 4%, right now you can become a free member. It doesn't even require a credit card, okay? If you want. If you don't want, if you like this, if you like, I'm just going to watch and see what happens. You're not the right fit for us, okay? Because I'm not even selling anything to you. It doesn't require a credit card. Starting as soon as next week, we're going to be implementing this internally, and we're going to be implementing this externally, okay? And a lot of people are going to be riding this wave of momentum, okay? And this is just, I'm not even scratching the surface, okay? Sam Coe saying, stop selling. Oh my goodness, okay? I'm going to answer some questions for you, okay? I'm going to answer some questions. By the way, if you have a problem with somebody selling you something, Okay? If you have an issue with somebody selling you, if you have a problem with salespeople, you will never, ever, ever be a great salesperson. Ever. It will not happen. Ever. Okay? If you have issue with parting with money, okay? If you have a problem parting with money that you have earned, that you worked for, and if you're like this with your money, like, I don't want to give it, you will never have people, you will never attract people that will give you money freely, okay? You will always run into resistance, man, okay? It is crazy. It's like, I don't know how that works, man, okay? But I'm telling you, this little tip that I'll tell you, you can believe it or not, it's up to you. I never had an issue with buying things that would advance me and take me in a direction that I wanted to go ultimately. Never, okay? Okay, I'm going to answer any questions you guys might have, okay? I'm going to stay here for we've been here for about an hour and a half here, okay? Hey, the 4 strategies I shared with you, there's about 6 other strategies that I don't have the time to share with you, but I will share with you inside the 4%, which will not even require a credit card for you to sign up if you want, okay? You'll be able to. Now, let me be very, very clear about the 4% because I know there's like 2 people here who'll be like, okay, what's the catch over here? Here's the catch, okay? The 4%, I might as well just put this plug, okay, while I'm on the roll over here. So check this out. There were several levels to the 4%. Okay, we created the 4% because we wanted to help people become the most powerful, most influential, and most dominant figure in business and life. Okay, pretty simple. So my question to you is like this, very, very simple. Do you want to be the most powerful, most influential, most dominant figure in business and life? Yes or no? If you said yes, this is a place for you. If you said no, great, no problem, okay? It's not for everybody. But here's the thing, okay? What we wanted to do is we wanted to do things a little bit differently. There's a lot of people just doing sell, okay? We have a way for people to get into the 4% for free. If somebody shared this with you, if there's a link, you can click on that link to go to the 4%. If you don't have a link that you can click around this video, you can go to join4% all spelled out.com. Everything is spelled out. Join4%.com. Okay, and you'll be able to get in for free. You'll get tons of value for free. Okay, you'll be able to plug in to a marketing system and a marketing funnel for free. Now, there are other levels that we have. Of course, we're in business, man. Okay? So you will be able to ascend, if you want to a pro level. Currently, it's set at a pre-launch discounted price at $49 a month. You can upgrade if you want. Totally optional, totally up to you. Okay? That's it. If you have a problem with that, it's not for you. But take the information that we put up on this page here. Take it for what it's worth for you. Hopefully it helps you, okay? Hopefully you can apply this to other areas of your life or your business. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're promoting. It's up to you, but we wanted to provide massive value here, okay? So that's that. Questions. I want to answer your questions for you right now, okay? What questions do you have for me based on what I showed you, okay? The 1% are the true value creators, not the 4%. Okay, Samco. Samco, identify the 1%, man. Identify the 1%, okay? Okay, yeah, lifetime member, okay. But can I make money at the free level? Yes, you can, Leonard. You can. You can. My first time here. Okay, great, Earl Foster. Great to see you. Now looking for your questions here. Join right here. Okay, you got some of you guys. You don't give the link. Rather, you didn't give of that link. Okay, I'm not sure what that. I don't care about the dominance, power, or influence. Just show me the money. Brian, if you don't care about power, dominance, or influence, you will not have the money. Period. It's not. Business is not walking in the park. Dude, business is a game, man. Imagine being on a basketball court and you'd be like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like weak. You know what I mean? You're like just like, I don't care about running, dude. I don't care about jumping. I don't care about competing. I don't care about. you get smashed, man. Business can be brutal, man. Business requires strategy. If you're not deliberately looking for position yourself as a powerful, influential, and dominant figure in business, you will lose. Okay, they'll take your car away if you do this full time. They might take your house, man. You don't want to be in that position. Nobody will want your success more than you want it for yourself. Nobody. I'll help you, but you gotta be hungry for it, man. Les Brown says you gotta be hungry. If you're not hungry for it, nobody can help you. Vic, have you put up info for the seminar? Lisa, check out our Facebook group that is coming out. Okay? Vic, thank you, can't thank you enough. Okay, you're welcome, Susan. Not promoting it here. People do not put your links here. Okay. If you're watching this, like, if somebody shared this and there's like a link or whatever to the 4%, you can check us out. Can I start running without crawling first? Larry, I have 6 kids. Every single one of them, they started, not every one of them crawled, but every single one of them started like this. They started like this. They started like this, and then like this, and then took their first step, second step, third step, and then they started to walk, and then they started to run, and then they started to ride bicycles, and then they started to ride, they didn't start, driving cars yet, but one day they'll be driving cars. Okay, don't fool yourself, you guys. I'm not here to be, to be fancy or tell people what they want to hear. This is the truth, man. In business, the truth will set you free. And the truth is, you've got to embrace the truth. Okay? When you embrace the truth, number one, you've got to be hungry, man. If you're hungry for success, you will be successful. If you're casual about your success, you will not be successful. Okay? You got to be a 1 or a 0. This is what I tell my people in the 4%. I say you want to be a 1 or a 0. If you're 99% committed, but you want to have your 8 hours of sleep, okay, or your 10 hours of sleep, you will probably fail. Okay? By the way, get out of the diaper race, okay? Every baby, okay, every baby falls at some point. Every baby falls at some point. Don't be afraid to fall sometimes. Don't be afraid to get bruised a little bit. Okay? You know why so many people fail is because when they fall, they say, it's not for me. I'll never walk. I'll never run. Tony Robbins says, hey, imagine, if your kid falls and you're like, you never walk again, and you never pick him up. It would be crazy. No wonder everybody walks, right? So look, be hungry. Les Brown says, you got to be hungry, man. I was just listening to him over in Miami here with the last few days at this conference. And the man is incredible, and his message is the same. He's like, you got to be hungry, man. You got to be hungry. Number 2 is you got to get around people that are hungry. Number 3, you want to be strategic about what you do. What's your strategy for domination? What's your strategy for power, influence, and domination? What is it? Okay, and you say power is a bad thing. Power is a bad thing. Who says power is a bad thing? How do you use your power, right? Isn't it? Is money a good thing or a bad thing? Neither or. It's neither. It's not good or it's not bad. It's just money. It's just paper. Okay? You can use power for good and for bad. You can use power, to, like Mark Zuckerberg. Is he a powerful personality? Maybe a controversial topic. But the dude wants to connect the entire world through internet. Is that power? Does he have a strategy? Right? Look at every successful entrepreneur and marketer in any niche. Okay? Are they hungry? Somebody's not hungry, they'll not go after it, right? Number 2, are they powerful? Do they go for generating that power, right? Everybody does. So it's not a bad thing if you use it for good. Get around people that are hungry because they'll nurture that hunger. Okay? They'll reinforce that. They'll run with you. They'll cheer you up. They'll pick you up when you fall down. Okay? Just like a baby needs a guardian or a parent to pick them up and cheer them on, right? Everybody, especially in the entrepreneur world, man, you cannot succeed all by yourself. You gotta have a community. You gotta have a place where it's conducive to success. Okay, money is just an idea. That's right, Paul. Money is just an idea. You know, today it's dollars. Tomorrow it can be, I don't know, gold, silver, or maybe something else. You know, Amaras or something crazy like that, right? It's just an idea. So it's true, right? So if I have skill set that can allow me to create, you know, manufacture this thing called money in any country, in any economy, doing whatever it is that I want to do, as long as it's legal and ethical and moral, right? I will never have a money problem. And it's a mindset. Money is really, it's a mindset thing. You know, if your mindset is money is something that you serve, you're going to have a problem. Money is something you can create by being hungry, by being around people that are hungry, and putting together strategy that will help you get it, okay? I'm hungry. ClickBank won't let me pay. We'll have ClickBatter, Dad. Okay. I started watching motivational videos on YouTube, and now I'm here at 4% member for life. Okay, awesome, Antonio. I'm looking for questions. You guys have any questions? Otherwise, we're just going to wrap this up. Okay, I don't want to hold you here for too long. Be resourceful, and don't rely on anyone else for your success. Create your success by taking massive action. That's right, Anna. That's right. Hungry, powerful friendships. Okay. What if everyone in your workplace worked together like the 4% group does? I guess that's just a comment. Yep, that'd be cool, huh? Money is a mindset to allow yourself the abundance through serving. Money gives you options, man. And again, it's you know, it's not everything. It's an idea, but it's cool. You know, you're gonna have problems. People with money, they have problems. You know, the more money you have, you still have problems. They're just different problems. You know. Tony Robbins says you can arrive to your problems in a limo to handle your problems. If you have the money. If you don't have the money, you just have to walk over there, you know. But you still got problems. I just finished breakfast. Okay, good. When is ClickBatter will be released? We got that approved today, you guys. So I'll be making an announcement about that probably tomorrow. Okay. If you have fire, let it burn, baby, burn. That's right. Okay, everybody, hey, listen. So number one, again, quick recap of the strategies. Number one, the hard versus easy strategy, okay? Think about it. Think about it. This can make you $1 million. Every one of these strategies that I shared with you, every single one of them, generated multiple 7 figures, multiple millions of dollars when we implemented it. I'm not teaching you theory. I'm not teaching you something that I've heard or read a book about. I'm teaching you something that I'm implementing, have implemented, and it worked for me, okay? Number 2, the strategic survey method, okay? Number 3, plant the seed, okay? Number 4, strategic visionary method, okay? And you guys will see, if you're in a 4%, we will be implementing this strategic visionary method, strategy, okay? We'll be creating and engineering a wave around that, and it's going to be phenomenal, okay? It's going to be really, really, really cool. Okay? Most people will just hear this and they'll go back and they'll continue to do what they have done. A few of you will think about it, and there's a fraction of that, right? You will do something about it. I encourage you to do something about these ideas, you guys, okay? Do something about it. Don't just listen to the information. Apply the information. That's how you get it. Okay? Think Instagram. Instagram is going to be huge. I'll tell you this, it's going to be a big topic. It's going to be, it's a trend. You know, Facebook is backing it. You know, it's growing like crazy. 600 million users right now and growing. It will become a dominant channel for a lot of marketers and people that take marketers that will take the time to really learn Instagram right now. Okay, they will have a massive advantage and an edge over those people that are taking it casually right now. Get yourself prepared for what's coming up. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Awesome training. Awesome sharing. Okay. I appreciate the shares, you guys. Okay. I appreciate you all. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna be doing the journey. Okay. I'm gonna be interviewing somebody that has generated billions of dollars in, as a very powerful figure and personality. It's going to be a fun interview, and it'll be right here on this page, okay, at 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, okay? Hey, whatever you do, if you want your business to grow, if you want your business to succeed, if you want to, if you want to prosper, if you want to make your difference, right? You've got to do 3 things. You've got to focus on being powerful in terms of marketing. Make sure that you understand how do you get people to your message. If nobody understands your message, if you have this powerful idea but nobody hears it or sees it, there's no power. You've got to be able to drive, right, people to your idea. Number 2, become influential. Learn about influence, persuasion. Number 3, go for domination. Cannot be casual about your success. If you play the competition game, you lost. Okay? Go for domination. Nothing else will pay. It just so happens that we teach all that and help you become all 3 inside of the 4%. I appreciate you. God bless. Be awesome. Okay? Don't let anybody derail you. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people who are failing, because people who are failing, they'll pull you to their level. Get away from them. Run away from them. You set your sight on a star that you want to go. Surround yourself with people who will cheer you up to that, right? Pick you up when you fall. And it's okay when you fall. It's okay when you bruise your knee, or you bruise an ankle, whatever the thing is. It's okay. Just understand, it might take you a little bit, but it's worth it. Okay? It's really, really worth it. I appreciate you guys. Be awesome. Stay cool. And I'll talk to you soon. In fact, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Hey, make sure you like and follow this page, because we're going to be putting up some really cool content. If you want to be part of what we do, if you want to participate in this massive promotion we're going to be doing around Instagram training, we've got one of the most influential figures on Instagram, and we've created a world's best and simplest to understand and follow course on Instagram that we will be launching out internally initially, as soon as next week sometime, that teaches you how to really understand, how to master Instagram, how to master it, okay, and monetize it for business, okay, to build your celebrity, to generate traffic. How powerful is Instagram right now? Today, right, we're able to generate, this person that created the course, as much as 4 million visitors, not 9-year-olds, like people, like people like me, like you, okay, in 3 days. Up to 4 million in 3 days. And they only got 600 users on it right now. What happens when you master it and that thing grows to 5 billion? Or it doubles, just like Facebook, Think about it. The puck is going that direction, my friends. I'm telling you, you can do whatever you want, but if I were you, I'd pay attention to where the puck is going. That's what I'm doing. All right, everybody, have a great night, great morning, wherever you are. It was fun hanging out with you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. See ya.